Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
If you were to think of your website like a book or a newspaper, what might be one of the components of a book or newspaper that you might also want your site to have? Something visitors could look to as a reference as to what's inside. Of course, a table of contents. Luckily, FrontPage can help you do this quickly and easily, either with a component or by creating a new page. To create a table of contents for your site, you'll first need to display the page templates. So, use the menu bar and/or the task pane to get to your page templates. Then, on the General tab, find the Table of Contents template. Once you find it, select it and click OK. Once you've done this, a new page will be created with the Table of Contents component placed in it. By default, this component will be fully functional. However, if you'd like to see the settings for the component, double-click it. In the Table of Contents Properties dialog box, you can select the page you want the table of contents to start from when mapping itself out by clicking the Browse button. By default, index.html or HTML will automatically be selected as the starting point. Usually this is a good idea for a website if you want to encompass the entire site with the table of contents. Then you can change the heading font size with the heading font size dropdown. Then, in the lower portion of the dialog box, you have three options. The Show Each Page Only Once option is usually checked and should remain this way if you do not want the table of contents to repeat a page title each time there is a link to that page in one of your other pages. If you have a site that visitors can loop through, removing the check mark from this option would cause your table of contents to, theoretically, never end. The Show Pages with No Incoming Hyperlinks option will include pages that are part of your site, but do not yet have links to them from other pages. The Recompute Table of Contents when any other page is edited option will simply keep your table of contents updated, even if you make changes to the navigational structure of your site. When you've finished with the options here, click OK. If you'd like to insert a table of contents into a page that you've already designed, in FrontPage 2000, click Insert in the menu bar, roll over Component, and then click Table of Contents. In FrontPage 2002 and 2003, click Insert in the menu bar, and then click Web Component. Then, select Table of Contents from the list on the left, and then select For this website from the list on the right. If you select based on page category, you'll need to categorize each and every page in your website in each page's Page Options dialog box. When you're done, click Finish. Then, in all three versions, the Table of Contents Properties dialog box will appear, which you'll use in the same way as if you had created a new page with the page template. When you're finished, click OK. If you switch to the Preview view, your table of contents will not display correctly. You'll need to preview it in a web browser first. So, save the file, include any images, and then click the Preview button in the standard toolbar. It's quite common after inserting components for FrontPage to let you know that you need to save or publish the page in order to view it properly. If you remember, some components require that you view the page live online via a server as opposed to simply previewing it in a web page. Simply click OK here. The table of contents is one of the components you can simply preview in a browser without uploading your file to your server.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.